One of the channel sponsors contacted me yesterday with a proposition and I politely declined it, and he called me dumb. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Yes, it's a beautiful morning. Those who watched it is just as privileged as I am. We've been gifted another day. Today is the present. And somebody stole the water. I mean the waves. The water is enough. It's suffocating brown mud all the way past Main Beach. But it's where it's supposed to be. That's where the mud is supposed to be. The bentonite, the volcanic rock that's been eroded away in frayed catchment areas of the Mfolozi. This is where it's supposed to be, right there in the ocean. So some of the channel supporters came down and they want to meet and greet. Guys, I'm very paranoid and there's a lot of people that want to hurt me. Just don't send a message you here or there and or you want to do the beach walk with me. The one thing that I can't do is I can't do the morning beach walk with you guys. You can wait here at the estuary mouth and we can have a chat, no problem. But that time from the parking area to here is where I generate my income. And I have to think, look, find footage. It doesn't jump up in my face like it looks on the camera. So please, if you're coming to St. Lucia, tell me who you are. Why do you want to meet? I don't know you yet, so I can't just pitch up for the meet and greet. It has to sound like an invitation and not a demand. Okay? Thank you. Yesterday I was lying on my bed editing videos. I had 7 videos to work through and I've still got a lot of work for Tours Africa that I have to do to increase my contract exposure. And I'm trying to get to it so that I don't rely on donations that much. But donations for the channel, I'm not going to use the money that I work for to make interesting footage for you guys here at the mouth. No, that's not going to work. If you want interesting footage at the mouth, you have to contribute to that. The money that I earn is my money. It's got nothing to do with the channel and the video footage here at the estuary mouth. But anyway, I was lying on my bed. I can't sit behind the table. The body, the blood flow doesn't allow it. I was laying on the bed, minding my own business, enjoying editing video, putting overlays in, making it interesting. And then this supporter, financial supporter, phones me with a business proposition. I listen to the business proposition, I make up my mind. I say, I will do this for free since you are a good sponsor of the channel. It's a small favor. It's a 6,500 rand commission that I could have earned if it was a legal transaction. Unfortunately, it's not a legal transaction, so I can't earn the commission. I had to refuse the commission. I did so politely. Then this guy called me dumb. Because you've got money, you've got influence, you've got rich friends, powerful friends. Why do you call me dumb? Because you earn yourself the right, because you give me money every now and then to make these videos. You call me dumb? I politely refused your proposition. I was prepared to do everything for you for free. It would have taken me 20 minutes to conclude everything that you wanted. Why did you call me dumb? Who gave you the right to do that? And then after I block you, you sent me insults through another message system that I don't understand how to get the fuck you off my phone. Ek is nie lig geraak nie, pel. Ek het mooi vir jou verduidelik, ek wil nie die kommissie hê nie. Ek sal die transaksie vir jou doen sonder om die kommissie te vat. Hoekom het jy my begin beledig? Huh? Wie gee jou die reg? Watter God het jou die reg gegee om my te beledig? Nee man. Nee. Dit werk nie so nie. Ek sal 'n manier kry om al die geld wat jy vir die kanaal geskenk het, terug te betaal. Want daai tipe geld het ek nie nodig. And this is the robbed channel, what's left of it. Beautiful. I don't see the African skimmers or the plover. Maybe if I look carefully I can find them amongst the flock over there. But let's do the estuary mouth. This is the wide St. Lucia estuary mouth that everybody was hoping for, praying for, wishing for. Now what happens here, if we don't have energy to have a scouting effect, all we have is a sediment deposit, which makes this estuary mouth currently very, very vulnerable to an easterly storm. One push of 4 meters from the east on one tidal change and this mouth is closed, whether it's this wide or not. Luckily, there's more water coming.
Petrus, hierdie is die swart verloos. Dis so 15-20 km voordat hy die wit verloos aansluit binne in die wildtuin. So ja, hier is vreeslik baie water op pad daar na julle toe. Dis eintlik hartseer om te dink daai arme boere daar op die vloedvlaktes. Maar ja, hier is so 'n video van die swart verloos lyk. Dis baie water.
Now this is the reverse of a non-functioning tidal estuary. The one day the barbels will be dying here on the beach, and the next day the fresh water will kill the marine species. Just saying. A tidal estuary is functioning when the tide washes in and out. In and out. Asked me to report on the color of the water at Mapelon's side. How? How must I see what is the water color at Mapelon? Please, I'll even zoom in. How must I see what is the water color at Mapelon? I've tried to explain it in the YouTube comments, but you just changed the angle of your question. Can you see it's physically impossible to see what's the water color at Mapelon? Light refraction doesn't work that way, my friend. It works on a straight line between eye and subject. The subject's on the other side of this sand wall. Look, there's nothing where I can get up that's going to give me enough height to see, to tell you what I expect the water color is going to be at Mapelon Bay. I cannot report on that. I hope you understand now. Sediment washing in, whoa, let me clean the lens first. Sediment washing in onto the mud banks here at the estuary mouth. I wonder where's that crocodile that was hunting here yesterday. It's an eerie feeling being here alone here on the peninsula, being exposed like this. Nowhere to run, nothing to distract any potential danger, just being here by yourself. And that's the Mfolozi River channel coming, beach channel coming down from the Sekulu area, and the water flowing out quite strongly. And as we saw, more water coming, and in the next 24 hours and in the next 5 days. So yeah, whether it's going to be enough to move this man-made dam wall, I don't think so. I think the solids that has been used to build this is going to stand the test of times. Those guys that thinks that I'm a beggar on the beach of gold, you know which finger you can choose, ne? I'm here providing a service to the people that's interested to know what's happening here. And unfortunately, those people that watch this has to pay for it. I'm not going to pay for it. So when I need funds to sustain this, I'll ask for it. And nobody is going to tell me any different. And I will not commit a crime to sustain the channel. There's no fucking way. I'll be on some sensitive and gloomy matters on a gloomy, dark day. Let's get this one also out of the way. In April of this year, I can tell you why I had to close 4u2Stay down 5 years ago. And that's when the court interdict expires. Then I can tell my side of the story. Up until April, it's going to remain a mystery. Anyway, I tried different avenues, but I believe the powers to be that got the court interdict against me has maneuvered in such a way that I was blocked at the estate agency board of obtaining my license to trade. People really went out of the way, and it cost them a lot of money to get me onto the roll. I've got no criminal record against me that should keep me off the roll. And yeah, but you guys will have to wait until April for me to tell the story. So no, to that one follower, supporter, financial backer, I'm not dumb. I just have to abide the time. But you wouldn't give me the time of the day when you phoned me. You had to have your say to talk over me because you've now got the perfect business model for me. No, 4u2Stay was founded in 1997. An internet booking platform that's got a very unique twist on how it operates. And yes, it sustained me for many years. It wasn't a great income, but it was a good passive income. And in 2021, one of the property owners in St. Lucia decided to close 4u2Stay down for good. It was only temporarily because he lied in his affidavits that he was going to propose to the court to take me to jail. So he manipulated the system, and it didn't work out for him. The system didn't want to be manipulated. So even corrupt ex-policemen can't get me down. They slow me down, but they can't get me down. So that's another story for another day to be told. But yeah, 4u2Stay is currently in remission because I don't have transport. I physically have to go to Pretoria and spend 10 days there to learn why am I blocked from getting my estate agency license. Again, I had one since 1988. It was in the years where you had to attend a class and write the proper exam. That's when I passed my estate agency exam. More plugs washing out in St. Lucia Beach. So we're going to see even more barbel in the next couple of days here on the beach. They're still floating around there in the dam. It's not the ocean at the moment. But they will wash out as soon as the salt water stings their gills. They will die. Eventually I'm back in Lilo, my trusty rusted steed. Yeah, but it's raining again. To all the prayer warriors, thank you. May all your wishes come true. It appears that once nature takes its course, This is where the estuary mouth wants to go. That's how nature set it up. We've changed it. We've altered history. It's not going to happen. The estuary mouth is not going to come this way again. So stop telling me that nature takes back from man. Man is resisting. We can either work with nature like God intended it us to be, or we can be stupid and we can say let nature take its course. It's only an idiot that don't accept his responsibility that we've got. We've got dominion over earth, and that comes with huge responsibility. Let nature take its course. Good God.